Hey, welcome back to How to Barbecue Right. Today I've got some beautiful lobster tails and I'm going to show you how I do them out on the grill. We're going to melt down some butter, add some garlic and some parsley, a little bit of red pepper, make this awesome butter sauce that we're going to baste these lobster tails with. And it's really a fast cook. Lobster is something that seems like it would be challenging, but it's super simple and you know it's going to be delicious. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to be doing to these lobster tails today is splitting them in half. And this is the way I like to grill them because it really creates more surface area. Lets me get all that butter and those flavors down in there, and it gets some of that grill taste right on the meat. So you just need a heavy bladed knife, and we're using about an 8 to 10 ounce tail here. And you want to be careful because the shell's kind of tough, and just put some pressure on it. Go right down through the center of it. It'll break through. And just continue on down the length of the tail all the way down. It's a lot of crunching. Just be careful, go slow. Now you can open it up and it's split right in half perfect. And that's what I want to see. So for the seasoning on the lobster tails, we're going to keep it simple. I'm just hitting it with a little kosher salt, a little cracked ground black pepper. I'm going to drizzle a little olive oil. So the tails are pretty much ready for the grill now. I'm gonna go outside and get my Yoder fired up today. I'm gonna be cooking about 350 and 375 degrees with some pecan pellets. It's gonna give us a nice mild smoke. It's gonna really put some good flavor on these tails. But we also gotta get our butter melted and all these flavors combined in it. We're gonna do that outside on the grill today too. All right, so we're out here at the Yoder today. Now you can cook this lobster on any grill, as long as you just wanna keep a 2-zone fire going. Hot side and a cool side. So on the grill first, we've got to make this butter basting sauce I was telling you about. And I started out with 3 sticks of just unsalted butter, and I'm letting it melt on the Yoder. I'm going to add a little bit of fresh garlic to it. Probably got 3 or 4 cloves that I've minced up here. I'm going to let that get happy. Good pinch of crushed red pepper for a little heat. I'm going to put a little lemon zest in there and give it some flavor. Juice of 1 lemon and some fresh parsley. We're going to let this butter continue to melt, let some of the flavors work in here from those ingredients we put in it. We'll come back in a few minutes and it'll be time to start grilling the lobster. All right, the butter's gotten all happy and melted. We've given that garlic plenty of time to soften up. I just let it sit out here for about 5 minutes. That's all it needed. It's ready to baste now. So we're going to start getting the lobster tails right on the grate. And the first we're going flesh down. So we're going to take our tails and just line them right on the grate. We need about 5 minutes flesh down on these tails. I'm going to go ahead and baste the back side here. Start getting some of these butter flavors going. Oh, it starts to smell good right away. So let's get the lid closed. We're going to set a timer for about 5 minutes. We'll come back and check on these lobster tails. All right. So our lobster's been about 5 minutes on the skin side. I'm just going to take them, dip each one in that butter and turn it over here. All right, so we got some butter on them, but I want to come back, really fortify it. And now we're just cooking them until the lobster starts turning opaque, and it only takes about 3 or 4 more minutes. You can see it's starting to turn white now. It needs just a little bit longer here, and it's going to be done. Let's close it down and just give it about 3 minutes, and we're going to have lobster dinner. All right, man, and you can see the butter just kind of bubbling all over this lobster tails. These are done. I mean, as soon as you see them start turning that opaque, shell's real pink, that's when you know they're done. You don't want to overcook them, they'll get tough. We want them to stay nice and sweet and buttery. So I'm just lining them back up in our butter pan. This is how we're going to take them in, because we're going to serve that over the top of them when we get them on platter. If that don't say, come get you some, I don't know what does. Let's get these lobsters inside and show you how I'm going to platter them up. All right, fresh off the grill, we're going to platter these lobster tails up. There's no right or wrong way to do it. However you're serving them, I just like piling them up. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of this remaining butter over the top of them so they got some extra goodness on them. My goodness, that's a plate of lobster. You can save some of that to dip with in the bottom of the platter. Just pour it around there. Oh man, it looks so good. Hit them with some lemon. Just a little bit of lemon juice, freshen it up. A little bit more parsley. And that's what I'm talking about. So you know I'm dying to get at one of these lobsters. I got to get off in here. Oh my goodness. I'm putting it right on the board. Got a knife, we're gonna cut it up a little bit. Come with back in that butter. That's pandemonium. Hey, grilled lobster this way is so easy to do. We just took those lobster tails and split them right in half, hit them with a little olive oil, salt and pepper. Fired the grill up, melted some butter in a pan with some garlic, some parsley, some lemon juice, a little bit of red pepper for some heat. Put them on the grill flesh side down for 5 minutes. Basted them really well with the butter mixture, flipped them over after that 5 minutes and just kept basting them until they turned that pretty white color. Shells were pink. Cooked through and through, you just don't want to overdo it. Don't leave them on too long. This is the simplest way that I can tell you how to do lobster, and I absolutely love it. You gotta try it. Thanks for watching what we do here at How to Barbecue Right. Subscribe to our channel if you like what we're doing. You can also hit us up on Facebook and Twitter. We'll see you next time. I'm fitting to get at the rest of this lobster. I don't know what y'all eat today.